stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
Up there. Cam looking to
Really
good there in the down.
Dude! Cam going to town.
I will.
And gets it again.
No.
Nice. Attaboy, Wampus Kitty gets some.
Heroes jump kind of.
Oh! Oh!
What was that?
What?
Was that true?
Oh, unfortunate. That'll go.
Oh, wow.
No, it
Doesn't.
won't. Mewtwo with Rage at 7.
Wow! Oh, what a comeback.
What I said before, he said no.
Ooh! And Dragon Laser. Wow. Well, that didn't take long. It's a good thing that Smash Bros. Is a complete game with no bugs.
Complete game with 0 bugs and 0 problems. She can't do that.
But
I hate it.
I don't even hate it, but it's funny to me.
And that's it! Whoa!
Go!
Holy cow!
We won the championship!
With not a single stock loss, Dale comes in clutch and just demolishes the Steve.
Look at that! That is
We did it!
That is one way to go down in history.
That's it. We got it. Faulkner is the champions for this year. Congratulations, guys.
Looking like it.
It does look that way, don't it?
All right, and welcome in, folks. Thank you so much for being with us here for our game this evening. Tonight we've got Smash Brothers. Faulkner's white team is going to be playing Coffeyville's Community College. So it's going to be Eagles versus Red Ravens, birds versus other birds.
Heck yeah.
I've never seen a red raven. I thought ravens were inherently black. Is that a thing, or?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, so we do have that coming up tonight. I'm your head coach, Caleb Colquitt.
I'm Joshua Chalchi.
And we're going to be bringing you all of the coverage for tonight's game.
Sir.
Unfortunately, there is another game that is going on right now that, because it's happening at the same time, we were not able to simultaneously bring those to you because we just don't have the crew and equipment for that. So we can only handle one at a time, sadly. But we promise we're doing the best that we can. So the black team is actually going up against the Louisiana State University at Alexandria. So it'll be them versus the Generals this evening. And we will try to bring you updates on that as often as we can. But just letting you know ahead of time, we will primarily be focusing on and have footage from the white game tonight. So that is what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and meet the team.
Maining Ridley, the Lieutenant, Shadow Death God, Connor Hagin, playing Isabel, Avarice, Logan Chalchi, making his mark with Inkling, Crazy C, Cooper Fisher. Protecting Hyrule with Link, the Lieutenant. Zoinks. Brady Zink. Playing as Samus, Captain Kozmo. Silas Jones. Duking it out with Terry, Rosalind, Ross Franklin.
All right, so that's the team, and you can see there inside the Skyloft, the guys are getting ready, and
silly goofers.
they are being a little goofy. And I tell you what, we don't normally do this, but let's go ahead and take a peek also inside Regitar USA High Res Arena, where the black team is also getting ready for their match as well. So you can see, yep, they're there. We got the guys there set up. Swing the camera around for us, Mike. Let us see the setup they got going on in there. But yeah, so Cooper, we were able to get Cooper in screen. But yeah, you can see that they're gearing up and ready to get. I don't know why Cooper's flossing. Why is Cooper flossing? I don't understand. Anyway,
This goober, bro. This goober.
no, they're having a good time, and we appreciate that. But so we got white team, we got black team. There's so much Smash Bros going on this evening. So we're going to go ahead and get into the action here in just a minute, but I know that they're ready to do that as well. But before we do get into the action, we have something to talk about, Josh.
Oh?
Yeah, where were you last night?
Let me think. I was sleeping last night.
You were sleeping last night? Did you do anything else last night?
Before I went to sleep, I had the best meal I've had in a long time.
Really?
Yes,
You
sir.
must tell me about this place at which you had this great meal.
This amazing place we went to was a place of burgers and fries.
Really?
It was a place called Whataburger. and it was
Really?
amazing.
Man, it's so crazy because that's actually our sponsor.
Yes, sir.
It's weird how that worked out. No, after the game last night, we celebrated Blue Team's perfect regular season with a 7-0 record by going to, of course, our favorite place to celebrate, and that is Whataburger.
Sir.
So we went there. The team had a great time. We bought Whataburgers. We had large, that's another thing I want to talk to about Whataburger. At a lot of restaurants, they give you the tiny little cups, and that's the regular, and you have to, upgrade the meal if you want a large. Not at Whataburger. You get a 32-ounce styrofoam cup
Amazing.
filled with the nectar of the gods, otherwise known as Dr. Pepper, or whatever drink you want. They got others there. I don't know why you would bother when they have Dr. Pepper, but they do have Dr. Pepper. So you can get that. You get the big drink. You get the big fries with the spicy ketchup, which is my favorite. They've got the classic Whataburger. They've got the patty melt. They've got the Wrangler burger right now, which is fantastic. Have you had the Wrangler burger?
Not yet. It's not. It's not really an item on a menu I would particularly go for. But
What do you usually go for? What'd you have last night?
I had the the barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You're a chicken guy.
I love chicken.
Yeah.
And they do it really well. Like the fry it has on it, it's amazing, and the sauce in that sandwich plus the 2 slices of cheese. Oh, it's amazing.
Well, the Wrangler burger has a slice of American and then a slice of Monterey Jack. It has the Chipotle aioli, which is so good. It's got bacon on it. So this actually worked out really well because Josh is the chicken guy. I'm the burger guy. And so we can give you both sides because Whataburger's got both of them. And then, of course, the thing that we can agree on, their breakfast. Whataburger's breakfast is amazing. They got the breakfast on the bun. They've got the breakfast burger.
Kitas.
Oh, yep. The honey butter chicken biscuit.
Love that thing, bro.
Dude, that's a crowd favorite. And they also have the jalapeno cheddar biscuit that you can actually get. I learned this recently. You can ask for a jalapeno cheddar biscuit on a honey butter chicken biscuit.
That's
So-
actually so baller,
Right,
there.
that's just next level.
amazing.
So be sure to check them out. They're on East Chase Parkway. Be sure to download the Whataburger app because then every time you buy their delicious food, which you can order ahead of time if you have the app and you can just roll up and they have it already ready, which is what I usually do. You also earn points on the Whataburger app. So you will actually get bonus points for your purchases, and then you can go ahead and purchase more Whataburger with those. Oh, and don't forget, up until, let's see, today's the 7th, right?
That's a great question.
So if you,
yes, it is.
it is. If you have the Whataburger app, until tomorrow, they have a free Whataburger on there. So you have to buy a drink and fries, but you get a free Whataburger with your drink and fries. So you're getting
Amazing.
a whole meal for the cost of your sides.
And also, last night I went there, and on the bag they actually gave you a deal. If you go and redeem this amazing event offer,
Yeah.
you can get a honey butter chicken or a barbecue chicken strip sandwich. Not only do you get that for free with the purchase of a drink and fries, but also if you buy a medium fry, you can also get a free drink.
Ooh.
Like one of those specialized drinks. It looked delicious.
Oh yeah, like the prickly pear. Yeah,
and it looked amazing. And I was like, I gotta go back and get that because not only am I getting just a whole bunch of free stuff, I'm getting Whataburger.
Yeah, for sure. So absolutely. So we're gonna get into some some gameplay right here, right now. But yeah, check them out at Whataburger. Download the app and go there at East Chase or Prattville.
All right, first match. Turns out this looks like we're going to be playing a Pikachu versus Samus. This looks like a very interesting matchup. I don't know who wins this one, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup.
Is that our man Silas Jones there?
It is probably our man Silas Jones. There's only one person I know that plays Killer Samus on our team.
Well, yes.
Currently.
Other than Seth Dawson, because of course he is no longer with us.
But it looks like Silas is doing a great amount of damage to that man.
Yeah, he really is. He's zoning out the Pikachu extremely well. Oh, and a nice charge shot. Probably would have killed if he were a little closer to the edge.
Yes, sir. Pikachu trying its best to get in, but it's unable to. Gets knocked off the stage.
Yep.
And an up tilt for the kill.
Yeah, which is funny. You don't usually see up tilt as a Samus kill move, but in that situation with a character as light as Pikachu, it does work.
Sal's doing an amazing job. Ooh, the mix-up with down B. Ooh, does an amazing job. Grabs him, throws him off edge.
Nice.
Down tilt, sends him up. Grabs him again, throws him on stage. Goes for a down air.
Oh man, I love the Samus sharking using up air. I don't love it when it happens to me, but I do love it generally speaking.
All right, Pikachu goes up to start comboing. It's starting to juggle now.
Yep.
Silas gets down and gets a dash attack to finish up the stock.
Silas really using some unusual kill moves here. So far we've seen up tilts and dash attack, which are normally not kill moves. But
since Pikachu is so light, it makes him almost kind of more reliant kill moves for this character.
Yeah, honestly, you do what works. Ooh.
Pikachu's able to connect with fair.
Yeah, little forward air there for Pikachu. One of Pikachu's, if he can combo into it, you don't fall out of it, which Samus very heavy, so she tends to not.
Dash on shield.
Yep.
Into down tilt. And since Silas off stage, Silas is very close to being able to finish up this stock. And that's
forward air. That's going to be it.
Oh, and that was amazing. That's such an amazing set there from Silas. Silas Jones closing out the first set of the match, losing no stocks.
Yes.
Amazing.
Incredibly impressive. Now he puts Faulkner way ahead of the 8-ball. We're now at a 12-9, which is just huge because that means it's almost certain he's going to take at least one stock, probably more, just based on the way he's playing tonight, from the next guy. And that means that Faulkner is almost guaranteed to go into rounds 2 and 3 with leads.
Yes.
So he's done some great setup work, done a fantastic job as the opener for the team, really kind of playing out of his mind there against the Pikachu. And it's funny because I actually, you talked about the fact that you've never seen that setup. Back when Faulkner Esports first started, it was one of the most common setups that I saw because you had Seth Dawson, of course, maining Samus.
Of course.
And then Caleb Ote maining Pikachu.
Ah, I forgot of that.
Yeah, so two of the original founding members of the esports team.
Yeah.
So because of that, I've actually seen that matchup a lot. And so that was probably one of the most dominant performances I've seen from a Samus, really just making sure the Pikachu didn't have any room to set up and move in for some of those combos, which is really what the Pikachu was trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean to the other team, but I don't think the Pikachu really knew its best options there.
I don't think so either. He didn't know how to get out of disadvantage.
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem that a Pikachu can have because Pikachu's advantage state is probably one of the strongest in the game. She's a really good combo character, juggler character, and just all around a really, really strong character. Great at edge guarding, and basically everything that Pikachu is really good. Only the downside to Pikachu is she's really, really light. And Silas is able to take a lot of advantage off that, killing with dash attack, up tilt, and fair mostly off the top, but also all on the side as well.
Yeah, and speaking of light characters, we're going to see a matchup against another light character, this time Samus against Kirby.
Yes, sir.
Now, Samus theoretically should win this just on paper. However, it would be important to note that Charge Attack is one of the very few copy abilities that Kirby can use very well and matches his kit very well. So that can happen. Doesn't look like the Kirby's gone for that so far.
Silas playing a little more campy this game. Goes for the fair off edge again.
Yep.
Again.
And gets the double fair. Tries
Kirby
the
running out of
third.
Jumps there.
Nice.
Silas almost kills off the top with dash attack again.
Oh, and after the Kirby air dodge, he had nowhere to go but down, and Silas able to read that very well.
Up throw for the win.
Yep.
Let's go.
Also, Final Destination, not typically one of Samus's better stages. Not a bad stage by any means, but especially against the Kirby, who doesn't have a lot of range abilities, can be very strong.
Yeah, it looks like a misinput there from Silas, but able to still take advantage of it and is still in advantage. He's back in neutral. Now Silas is trying to make space here. Kirby really likes charging his hammer.
He really, really does.
And using that button, the down B button.
Hammer can be a great move, but it's very slow, and if you charge it too long, it's predictable. Nice little forward air there by Kirby.
Silas now trying to finish up stock and does with a dash attack.
Yeah, again, Kirby getting punished for holding that hammer charge too long.
Alright. Silas is now just trying to camp out a little bit here. Down throw maybe? Nope.
Nope, gonna be a forward throw. Tries to combo into something, doesn't
goes
quite.
down.
This time he does.
But she's unfortunately out of the percent range. Goes for another throw.
Actually does a good mix-up there. Tries to use down air to try to read Kirby there. Doesn't work, but at the very least makes the Kirby, keeps him guessing that it's not always going to be forward air.
Kirby down airs all the way down here, but is unable to follow it up with anything. Silas' dashing attack sends Kirby up really high. Uses her down B to get back on stage, but Samus is able to keep her in the air the entire time.
One thing that is hurting him too is he's relying a little too heavily on Rock as a get down move, and it's not a bad get down move, but it's certainly not good when you start that high up.
There you go.
There we go.
And
that is going to be game. I thought he
sir.
might be able to DI out of it, but
unfortunately does not DI correctly there.
yes.
He might have been expecting an up throw instead.
Oh, you know what? That may have been it.
But instead, and with up throw, you want to DI right, left, and down. But unfortunately, she gets thrown right, and, well, c'est la vie.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Okay, so, yeah, Kirby, again, not able to take a stock. Silas has gone on a 6-stock tear here.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like he's actually going to be facing another light character.
Yeah.
We got Lightspeed coming in as Sonic.
Yeah, and Sonic is going to be a lot more difficult than the other two because he is a very, very, very campy character.
Yes.
And is able to do the same things over and over and over again without being punished. So hopefully Silas can take advantage of being able to stay in neutral, hopefully, and zoning out the best he can. Those are the kind of things that can really lead to a really good match against Sonic. So lots of projectiles, lots of camping, and lots of tether grab, because tether grab is a really, really important key part to beating a Sonic. So we'll see how that goes. But honestly, I don't know exactly what this other team is plan is, because they're sitting in light, and now another light. So I think that we should be seeing a heavy soon.
Yeah, you would think that they would try to throw in a heavy. Now, granted, heavies don't necessarily have the best matchup against Samus anyway, because she is also a heavy, but she also has a lot of range options and pretty decent juggle options as well.
Yeah.
So heavy's not necessarily always the best move against Samus, but you're right that it is kind of surprising that they've not at least tried a middleweight or something like that. It's been 3 very light characters.
Yeah.
Because Kirby's literally a balloon.
Yeah.
Pikachu's like in the top 5 lightest, and then Sonic is like top 10.
Ooh.
Okay, so off to a hot start there. Samus able to combo and then throw.
Yep, attacks on 30 damage off rip. Sonic here just trying his best to do something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something.
He's attacking that platform, Josh. It
Yeah,
looked at him funny.
One very important part here is being able to get that grab and just kind of make sure that Sonic doesn't get close to you, because the moment Sonic gets close to you is the moment it starts doing a lot difficult. And catching him is also a problem as well. But Silas is doing a great job at keeping himself really close to the Sonic in a great way.
And it looks like the Sonic, yep, he's
Pine
actually
cones
going to
himself.
be a little too far down.
Yep, Pine cones himself there on the stage and dies at around 90. Alright. Silas is now doing his best to try and get him get Sonic into a trap. Does, but throws him off stage, now is back into disadvantage.
Yeah, so Silas really doing a good job of keeping the Sonic honest and keeping him on his toes. One thing is he can't just spin dash directly into him, which
Does
is why
a great job juggling.
he's trying to keep him in the air now.
Honestly, a great place to have the Sonic here. Hey, good up air.
Oh,
Bears off to the
little,
side.
little forward air action.
Mm-hmm. Grabs them, throws them off the stage. Now,
I would have liked to have actually seen an up smash there. Samus up smash covers a wide area. Even Sonic, I don't think, would have been able to get away from it.
yeah.
Maybe if
There
he
you
had DI'd just right, but probably not.
Oh, and messes up there on off stage.
Yep.
I think he was planning on getting back on the ledge there and tried to do something, but was just unable to do anything and just.
yeah, I
makes a
think you're right
misinput.
there. Seems like what he was trying to do.
Sal's doing an amazing job here preserving his stocks, playing extremely safe. All right, let's see what we got. Stairs to edge. Now he's up in the air. Kind of hard for him to get back down here.
Yep, Sonic doing a much better job of juggling him here, but a couple of just warning shots, baby charge shots, being able to. Yeah, and
Oh,
you can't
grabs him.
hold smash like that with a character that can tether grab.
Grabs him really well there. Oh, gets down aired. So this Sonic has no options here into Silas tonight.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
An important thing to notice. Oh, and does up tilt and hits him really, really hard there.
Yeah, goes for it, goes in for it. And you can't blame the Sonic for trying that, but Silas reads it.
Up here, gets to the shark.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Sonic can't just dash straight in because Silas keeps punishing him with his range options.
Up tilts him again. And that's
And
gonna
that's
close
gonna
out the
be it.
stock.
Man,
Silas going for another absolute crazy tear, taking
Yep.
another 3 stocks. He's on a nice path right now to hit that 12 stock goal.
could we see Samus go all the way and take 12 stocks and join the exclusive club of people who have taken 12 stocks, which
Yeah.
is only 3 players right now?
3? I thought it was only 2.
Well,
We have Logan
Logan?
Ling and Dale so far that I know of. Unless I'm missing somebody, which I very well could.
I think you're right.
He could be the 3rd. Not even I
He
as the
could-
captain have taken 12 yet.
That's right.
We have a lot of people who've taken 11 before, but not very
Yes.
many people who've taken 12.
Yeah, the 11 is impressive,
Mhm.
but you don't get 11 very often.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see, Silas. Oh, he's going to be facing a Joker.
Yeah,
So
and
now-
honestly, this is a really, really good thing for us because even though Joker is very, very good,
Mhm.
especially in Smash Bros. Ultimate, we know for a fact that Silas probably has a really good matchup experience with this match because he has a
Timmy,
Timmy.
he's got a Timmy.
He's got a teammate who
Come here.
plays a very, very good Joker.
Yes, he does. So,
so-
Darian Rogan, he's gotten a lot of practice against Darian.
Yeah, Darian's a very, very good Joker. Is on the blue team and does an amazing job with what he does.
Mhm.
And every once in a while, is able to get really good practice on with Silas. And I'm just really amazed that how well both of these players are doing this semester because right now we're at 9 stocks taken.
Yeah, 9 stocks taken by Silas
really-
without losing one.
Really has something improved tonight here. I guess doing an amazing job. He's got 9 he's got 9 stocks under his belt and an absolute bloodthirst for like 3 more.
Dude, he's brought up the level.
Yeah. So we'll see how much more he takes here. Looks like we're gonna be banning Small Battlefield, and PS2, and they want FD again.
Interesting.
It's like they don't learn.
Yeah, I got to be honest, especially because Joker is such a juggler. You would think that he would favor like Battlefield,
He
maybe.
loves stages with lots
Yeah.
of platforms.
So why? I don't know. Again, I wouldn't say that FD is Samus's best stage, but it's certainly one of her better ones.
Yeah. Wide stages where she can just fire projectiles unlimitedly.
Yeah, if you like Zoner Samus especially.
Off rip, able to get a grab and a dash.
Ooh.
Silas is going absolutely amazing. Gets 2 back airs as well.
Little clank there.
Great
Nope.
air dodge.
And already has Arsene.
Dash tax into it. Does an amazing job here.
Yeah, Silas does have to worry about him reflecting charge shot, though, with Arsene, because that would be a very, especially a almost fully charged charge shot, very powerful.
Arsene's already gone, though, because Silas has been doing so much damage to this Joker on a consistent basis.
And for those of you who don't know, if you can consistently do damage against Joker, his Arsene will leave because his gauge will drop.
Back air off stage. Charge shots coming out everywhere. And down
And that's
going to
be it. Yep.
Only taking 20 damage on this first stock, doing an amazing job zoning. Another grab into fair. Do it again. Ah, we didn't see this thing at fair.
He doesn't need it.
He really doesn't.
But yeah, Silas being really good with his mix-ups as well, because you're noticing there are about 5 or 6 moves you're seeing over and over again, because why stop when you're working? But at the same time, he's not using them in the same sequence or at the same time. So really good on his mix-ups there.
Back throws him off stage. Ooh, and back and down airs of a to spike to death.
I love the spike.
It's amazing.
Samus down air. Does
Down
it every
throws,
time.
fairs. Oh, and spikes him off.
Second one.
Almost kills him at 0.
That one doesn't kill, but man, it got close.
Silas is throwing absolute crazy stuff out there, and it's hitting. Using his projectiles like an absolute man. So much spaghetti happening right here. Oh, back
air.
Back air hits there. And down to, or up tilt, sends him up high. And down tilt is good. Amazing stuff from Silas.
So
tonight.
now Silas does join that exclusive club of people who have taken 12 stocks.
And but not only that,
he's the only one that's ever done it without losing a single stock.
that was a perfect 3-stock, 12-stock. That was amazing.
Holy cow. Silas takes out the entire team by himself, doesn't lose a single stock the entire time. What a performance.
That was amazing. Great job from Silas.
It really was.
That's the
Man.
stuff we love to see here at Faulkner. Making absolute history tonight. And especially on the last game of the regular season, that is the time to do it too.
That's right. So I would say Faulkner wins the first game, but really just Silas wins the first game.
Goodness.
Wins it for Faulkner, but
It's like, guys, I'll just do it myself. You guys take
he
a
pulls
break.
out the Thanos. I'll just do it myself.
and just an amazing
just like that,
job,
all
too.
12 stocks just dusted away.
And on that last talk, it's like he almost knew exactly how that Joker played too, like I was kind of hinting at before, because that man was hitting the spikes like an absolute insane person.
Yes.
Tossed him off stage, hit him with a spike, didn't kill him, but was still put him in such a bad spot. It shook that man. It was amazing.
Now, credit to that Joker for not dying after the first spike, being able to come back from it. But the truth is, he wouldn't have been able to do it if it hadn't been for Arsene. And at the same time, like, it was kind of already over then. You could tell Silas was in his head. But anyway, so they are sending in Mahler. And
Weird name.
we are going to Gentleman to PS2.
It looks like I think we're gonna be singing Dale.
I would also like to point out that their team's captain is also named Connor. So we've got the Battle of the Connors tonight.
We already know. We
That's-
already know.
So yes, we will be sending in Shy Guy Game.
Let's see who's even playing tonight. I could see him playing a lot of his characters. He's got 3 different players he could be playing tonight. He could be playing King K, of course. He's been working on his Pac-Man. He also has a Kazuya as well. I could see all 3 of these characters doing extremely well tonight.
I'm a little surprised though, because usually, and there's nothing wrong with it, but Dale's normally not your setup man. Normally he is your anchor.
He's my anchor, yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why he's my anchor is because, one, he just is really good at being able to sustain his stocks, and does a really good job at clutching when he needs to.
Right.
Because our opener
Dude has
guy,
ice in his veins.
yeah, for real.
All right, so we're seeing the Kirby from earlier. I do appreciate the black and white Game Boy Kirby, though. I think that's a fun skin, especially since a lot of people don't realize that Kirby's first game actually was a Game Boy game. So he's one of the few Nintendo characters that did not originate on a console.
Oh, down throw into down smash.
Ooh.
Let's go.
And again, the Kirby just being so light, he dies at very low levels of damage.
Down smashes again. White team is showing no mercy here tonight, putting in their straight from Silas into one of the heaviest hitters on the team. They want him dead.
Crown me.
Grabs him. Back throw? Yeah.
I was thinking back throw as well. Also, I think it would be really funny to be able to suck him in with blunderbuss like that, because Kirby's basically already a ball. So
Basically the exact same size as the cannonball.
I know.
And up smash gets the kill there. Faulkner just waiting now.
So now the Kirby just waiting, thinking, trying to see like, what do I do? What do I do at this point?
Back throws. Oh, gets close to the spike. Goes for down throw. Up a smash.
Yeah, it doesn't give a lot of knockback because of the way that it hit, but it still did a lot of damage.
He doesn't know the jump there. Oh, and belly armor saves him from taking a little extra damage, and up
Up
air for the
smash.
win.
Yeah, sorry, up air is going to be it for the win. And that means Faulkner goes ahead again, 9-12.
Yeah, and it's an amazing thing that that K. Rool is, because he knows how to take stocks, and he knows how to take stocks fast.
He does.
And not only does he know how to take stocks fast, he knows how to do it without taking much damage, which is an amazing trait to have for any person in general. But right now, Dale's just showing why he is worth being on the blue team right now. Doing a great job ulting for white team, which I'm thinking is an amazing decision from whoever did that.
Right, yes. Whomever can be thanked for that.
Yeah. Looks like they're singing Pikachu again.
Yep.
So they're going to be banning Battlefield, Kalos, and Hollow Bastion. Honestly, that's probably a good idea of banning Hollow Bastion, because Hollow Bastion is one stage you don't ever want to go to as a light character going into.
And we're going back to PS2.
PS2 is a very neutral stage, and actually, I'm pretty sure it's one of K. Rool's favorite stages.
It
if I
is.
had to guess.
It's called Baby Swamp.
Yeah, the real swamp is where we took the team last night to. And that
For
did
that
not-
K. Rool ditto.
And that did not go too well with the other K. Rool.
No, it did not.
We had 2 dittos last night, which I just find is insanely funny.
It was like playing ourselves. It was really crazy.
It was really crazy.
Because even the characters that we didn't get the dittos, we had like a Terry, for example, which Ross plays.
Sorry, excuse me. Down throw into dash attack, starts with the combo. Dale keeping absolute insane pressure on this Pikachu. Actually gets turned around, still is in control of the stage. Tries to go for the grab, but Pikachu jumps right in the nick of time. Down tilts. And he misses the out smash because Pikachu is so tiny, but is able to get it anyway because he down airs into up air, confirming the kill.
Man, that is a rough one.
Smash attack on shield. Dale grabs and is able to punish. Starting off the advantage. Now Pikachu in the air. Can he get down?
Yep.
He cannot.
That, especially with Pokemon Stadium, has a relatively low ceiling. And it's just going to be exemplified even more when you see a up air like that close to the top with a character as light as Pikachu.
Honestly, with how this team is playing, I'm surprised Dale hasn't gone for his infinites yet.
Right?
All right, Dale goes in for another grab there, misses. Gets the counter, out, the raw counter.
The rare Dale K-roll counter.
Oh, and steps on him. The rat has been squished.
Ew. So Skull Bash goes almost the length of Pokemon Stadium 2,
Yep.
but it does come slightly short, even fully charged.
And breaks his back.
Yes.
Sending him up and killing off the top. Great stock from Dale yet again. And having just an absolutely amazing night tonight. Having great rounds, great stocks, and not really struggling too hard.
No, you know the famous comic where Bane makes his debut, and his nickname, of course, the man who broke the bat, and it's a very similar move like that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just saw the man who broke the rat. So
The man who broke the rat. Never thought I'd heard that one on the stream, but
that's a new one.
Yeah, an amazing thing happening tonight. Faulkner doing an amazing job, able to close out the stocks quick and very honestly, I hate to say it, but very easy as well.
Well, I gotta say, you know, you manage as the captain all of the Smash teams as coach. I'm paying close attention to how all of the seasons are unfolding.
Mm-hmm.
White team has been the one that struggled the most.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that they're the least talented team, because of course the way that we typically do it is it's blue, white, black. But they were in a very tough league, and they honestly kind of got down on themselves a little bit because they were struggling so much in the middle of the season. But it's really good to have a game like this where they can win, and I mean seemingly win pretty big.
And actually, you can see the team right now in high spirits on the camera, having a great old time.
Yeah, Silas is pretty stoked. Dale is stoked.
Is that a hatless Dale right there? I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, Hatless Dale is a pretty uncommon occurrence. It's not quite as weird as Hatless Coach,
Oh, that's so true.
but it's pretty uncommon. Hatless Josh is also a rare one.
Oh, yeah. All right. Dale's starting out very strong, going straight in for the grab. All right. Nair's onto him, but he's quickly able to shield.
Yep.
Dale fighting over neutral here with the Joker. Arsene is now out and active. Down throw. Down
There we go.
smash.
Down smash going to
Yeah, this team
Push
is just
him off.
not mashing, so Dale able to do every single silly option in the book.
and he has a lot of them.
Oh, he has all of them.
He really does.
Oh, and back here in neutral.
Back air neutral, then spikes off of the stage to send Joker away. And he's taking.
Oh,
Woo!
that would never work, but it did. And throws crown, takes no knockback off the dash tag. Does it again.
He was like, you know what? I wasn't quite close enough. I need to send in crown again.
Are we gonna see another one, Coach? Are we gonna see another one?
Yes, we are. You know how I can tell?
Oh no, he's starting it. Oh, he started the
That's
infinite. Yeah, that was so
The
foul.
end was already predetermined when you asked me that question. I can see it.
Yeah, he had foresight,
Yes.
like Pyromyth or foresight.
Oh no, not Pyromyth or Foresight.
Which one?
Lord Elrond from Lord of the Rings.
Ah, that's fair. Fair enough. But hey, Faulkner takes another set there without losing another stock.
Yep.
And was that the end?
No,
One
we,
more?
we have one more guy.
I'm very bad at counting. That's the second time I've done this semester.
That's okay.
You guys,
We have-
you guys
if-
know this because
So you guys have to remember, we don't see that. That's not actually above our heads. That's the magic of internet streaming.
yeah,
So
you're
we
right.
don't have the big scoreboard right in front of us.
yeah, I'm underneath the number. Was it the number 3
Yes.
right there?
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
We're being a little silly,
oh yeah.
but
I mean, hey, we can be silly. We're having a silly, goofy.
we're
match right
having a good
now.
time. Well, I gotta say, if we're able to, and we don't want to put the cart ahead of the horse for sure, but if we're able to take this last one, we may just see where Black Game is and just have the rest of Black Game. Surely.
I've never seen a game for Smash Bros. Last this long or like last this short.
Well, we're only 36 minutes in.
Yeah.
And we actually started like 5-6 minutes after
Yeah.
6. So like we've only been going a half hour.
Yeah. And usually this games take about like a full game of Smash Bros. Right? And like the games that like Blue Team has usually been having
Right.
usually last about an hour and a half.
Right.
Because it just lasts a long time for some reason. And now for tonight we've played what 8 rounds now.
Yeah,
close to
so
that?
we've had, well, that's another thing too, because we've lost no stocks.
Mhm.
You didn't have the thing where you have to like play a game where one person only has 1 stock or whatever, and so that also makes it go a lot faster.
Yeah. All right. Looks like it's going to be Byleth going for the last round.
Yep,
So
it's gonna be a Byleth.
yeah. Hopefully we can see some Byleth magic here happen for this other team because they need something. They need a miracle, or how the song said, they need a hero.
Like Bonnie Taylor.
Yeah. All right. Dale throwing him again off stage. Honestly, FD might be not a great stage for K-Roll, but I think that might just be stock right there. Nope. Able to recover.
They
And
do
back
like
airs
Final
it.
Destination. Wow.
Back air into up air.
And you know, we can't
Go
even
for it.
use the excuse that we have for the past several matches where like, well, they're a really light character. No, Byleth is actually quite
Yeah.
heavy.
Mm-hmm. King K just hits like an absolute dump truck, bro.
He does. If he hits you, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, accidentally misses the grab there. Down airs and neutral, just not a great idea, and then gets thrown off.
Yep.
And that's, oh my, it barely misses there. Oh, grabs him instead.
Ooh. The back air. Cannonball. He doesn't even bother with
Yep.
Crown, just
Hits
he's
him
able to
with
get the
the-
berry and get the smash off the side of the stage.
Hits him with a very scaly clap.
Yes. You do not want these hands.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess claws in his case, but whatever.
Byleth trying to zone here on edge, was unable to. Gets put back into disadvantage. Dale gets thrown back here. Pulls up blunderbuss.
He
Throws Crown.
tried to throw out Felnot and decided, nope, bad idea.
Oop, misses grab barely. Oh, grabs.
There we go.
Down throw.
Berry. Nope, he is able to mash out.
Goes for grab again. Misses it. Sends Crown out. Crown completely negates the bow and arrow.
Yes, it does. The Felnot failed.
All right.
Oh,
And
down, down air. Crown tries to combo into up air, doesn't quite make it.
And this is
the
it,
berry,
actually.
and this is going to be it.
Yeah. And that is
Yeah.
another one again.
And
Dale.
so it's funny because Silas becomes the first person in program history to take all 12 stocks without losing one.
Yep.
And then immediately after Dale,
Well, that was short-lived.
Dale's like, I want that too. I would also like that. Bring me another.
Bring me another, he says. Yep. And just like that, Faulkner history has been made not once, but twice in a single night.
Man.
In a single game. No, it's absolutely crazy.
Well, that was a real short one.
Yeah, only lasting about 40 minutes. Right
Yeah.
there.
But what we'll do is, if I'm reading my scores correctly, the first set for Black Team has not even ended yet.
Oh,
So-
goodness.
I tell you what we're gonna do. We don't know if we'll go into post-game show or we're just going to cover Black Team. We'll do one of those two things. But what we will do is we'll take a quick break, we'll reassess, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. So we'll take a break now, and we'll be back in just a second. Right before we do, just a reminder, Faulkner wins by a score of 12-0 in both rounds with a 2-0 victory over Coffeyville. So, yeah, we'll be back in just a second, and we'll let you know what we're gonna be doing for the remainder of the broadcast.
In the River region and the Black Belt specifically, we are facing a critical shortage of healthcare professionals, especially nurses. Here at Faulkner, we hope to fill that gap by keeping our nurses close to home. My name is Shelley Vardaman, and I'm the Program Director for the School of Nursing at Faulkner. Faulkner's curriculum is designed to have you graduating in 4 years. We have a 4-semester upper division, which is somewhat unique to this area. Many programs around here have you graduating with a 5-semester clinical sequence, but this one is truly designed to have you graduating in 4 years. You can speed that up with dual enrollment or completing your general education courses earlier. So it is actually possible to graduate in less than 4 years. At Faulkner, we want to prepare our students not only with a Christian worldview, but also to be compassionate caregivers. We have state-of-the-art facilities here at the College of Health Sciences. In addition to this beautiful sim lab where I'm sitting now, we have our own library at the College of Health Sciences. We also have dedicated study rooms that individual students can go to. There's even your own dining area. If you're interested in becoming a Faulkner student, first step is to go to the Faulkner website and apply for admission to the university. Then if you're ready for upper division, go ahead and fill out that upper division application. The deadline is March 31st. You can find that at faulkner.edu/nursing. You can also find additional information about the School of Nursing there.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
Training tomorrow's teachers, ministers, and scientists, guiding future business leaders to positively impact our global economy, teaching healthcare professionals to improve patient outcomes, coaching athletes to give their best on and off the field, men and women learning how to succeed wherever their dreams take them. That's Faulkner University. With over 70 degree offerings, you'll find your calling with on-campus and online classes that fit your schedule in a Christian learning environment. Faulkner University. Discover more at faulkner.edu.
Faulkner University's online executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
All right, and we are back. We're going to be doing a post-game show, but it's actually just going to kind of be a bridge to the next game. So we're going to do it as a continuous broadcast, but while they are setting up the second game or the second round for Smash Bros. Black's team's game, we're going to go ahead and take a second to talk to Mr. Silas Jones. How you doing, Silas?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good.
So how does it feel to be the first player to ever take 12 stocks without losing one yourself?
I feel ecstatic. That's actually such an achievement, and I was not aware that I was even the first person to do that, or I was going to be the first person to do that.
Right.
It was a lot of. I was feeling really good tonight. The players are, we all have our own places where we can make, where we can improve and everything, but I'm feeling really good tonight.
Good. Well, I know that one of the mistakes, at least I felt that they made from a management perspective, was they kept sending in light characters. And especially as somebody who can zone, like which Samus has great zoning potential, and can just kind of cake on damage and then go in for a quick win. That seemed to be something that was not smart for them to do. So the Sonic, the Pikachu, the Kirby, they just kept sending in these super light characters, which let you get a lot of early kills.
Well, they kept that is one thing they were sending in light characters, and like you were saying, I was like, there was not very much, like they would shield, but they drop it, charge shot, missile, bomb, set on a lot of damage, and then like I got a lot of kills. I heard you guys talking over here like unconventional ways. Dash attack does kill, but usually when you're at very high percent. I think I killed that Kirby and the Pikachu at like, I want to say like 99-ish, maybe 102. With dash attack, and then I know I killed that Pikachu almost twice with up tilt on the stage.
Up tilt, typically an option for like when somebody rushes you down, not really something you expect to kill with.
Yeah, so that Byleth that they pulled out second round, honestly that would have been a better matchup in my personal experience, knowing, because like the bow cuts through charge shot if it's charged like for like a second or two, it'll cut through a charge shot. She's got very good like ranged options. She's good at, like, if I'm zoning, the spear even with a tipper can go through my moves and kill me. That would have been a better option in my opinion.
I would agree. If I were just coaching and not actually playing and we're looking at that, I would have had to have picked just based on the characters themselves. Byleth would have been a much more difficult one for you, because Samus has a pretty decent amount of survivability, a lot of weight. People don't realize she's actually one of the heaviest characters in the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, clearly you were able to do that, and it had to be fun to hit some of those super precise KOs, getting the KOs, for example, with up air.
Those felt great. Felt great. Especially that last round, I was pretty ecstatic. When I hit that combo on the Joker, that was one of those moments. I was like, oh, that felt amazing, because I've put that into practice so many times, trying to get it right, and that's the first time I've ever actually hit that entire combo in game, keeping them in it. So I was pretty hype about that. Tonight was fun.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask about that, because I know that you have a teammate that plays Joker. Was playing Darien, was that, and I know because I was actually over here while you two were playing each other today, do you feel like playing that matchup over and over again is what helped you be able to take on the Joker that way?
I would say yes, it did. Especially because I was kind of panicking when they said Joker, because me and Darien's matchups usually tend to go about 50-50 when we play, and it usually comes down to like a last stock high damage situation.
Yes.
Playing him, and that's why I kind of banned the stages that would have had three platforms or more. Like I banned Battlefield. I got rid of that one because I know just playing from matchups, Darien usually kind of juggles me through that platform a lot.
Right.
And that up tilt that he has kind of has a win box, so it drags you in, so it's easy to get a kill off the top. But I wasn't expecting them to go FD, actually, because that's actually one of...
I was stunned by that. They really liked FD. I, as someone who loves FD, I was like, I don't think FD makes sense here as a pick.
I mean, FD's I love Final Destination.
Oh,
I mean,
me too.
It's just we can duke it out, no platforms, no nothing. I'm fine with that. But
there's nowhere for you to hide from my fire arrows if we're on FD. That's the main thing.
You can run as far as you want, but the charge shot will travel the entirety of that stage.
Right, exactly.
But I was just kind of confused, because there were a few stages that they could have chosen where it would have had some platforms to kind of set stuff up.
Right, yeah.
Because playing Samus, sure, platforms make it 10 times easier to set things up. But if I'm standing on a level field with you and all you can do is jump, that means that your option is to either shield it or jump over it. And either way, I'm coming for both of those.
Right.
So I would have thought they would have chosen somewhere with platforms at least.
Yeah, I see. That's what I was so confused about, is because I really thought they would have gone for a platform stage, but they really didn't. And so they did, because you had one on... You had one on. I know you had two matches on Pokemon Stadium too, but it also seemed like they really liked Final Destination. And I thought that was a little baffling.
Yeah.
I will say this too. One thing I wanted to ask you about when it came to, it seemed like this team, especially the Sonic, he didn't know how to answer your tether grab.
You would be correct in that, and that's when I kind of got a little more bold in the gameplay. If you noticed, when I grabbed him the first time, Well, for one, he kept spin dashing in a straight line towards me rather than going into the air.
Yeah,
and-
which if you're a zoner, no, don't do that. That's actually how I won my match against a Sonic in the last game.
I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just going to keep coming at me in a straight line, my projectiles go in a straight line. I'm
Right.
just going to keep firing. But it seemed like because he would come up, I'd hit him, and he would shield, and he would just kind of hold it for a bit. And I noticed, I grabbed him, and he just wasn't able to react to that at all. And he never
Yeah.
did any mix-ups either. Like, if he was running at me for a dash attack, he wouldn't jump back or anything, kind of feint it out. He would just dash attack. And the tether grab comes out, and it's long enough to where I can get you long before you're going to get me. Like, he
Right.
tried to forward smash me at one point while I was on ledge, and I grabbed him before he got the forward smash off because he was just charging it. So it seems like they just don't have a whole lot of experience with the tether grab. I was noticing, like, with the characters that they were playing, there weren't a whole lot of long grab having characters that they played.
Yeah.
A lot of them are more of like just an extension of the self, like a hand grab rather than like a tether or anything like that. So it
Sure.
seems like they just don't have the experience, the matchup.
Yeah, and that could be the case. It may have been one of those issues where they just don't have anybody to practice against that has something in their kit like that. And so they think if I'm shielding and I'm a far enough distance away, I'm safe, which is generally true unless you're facing Samus or Zero Suit Samus or somebody with like a long command grab like an Incineroar.
Young Link, yeah.
Young Link, yeah. A little shorter, but yeah, same idea. But yeah, so could have done any of that. Yoshi, also another great example.
Yep.
But anyway, these guys, it seemed like you were able to handle them pretty well, and then Dale, of course, was able to do the same thing.
Went in there and cleaned back up, yeah.
Dale just kind of clutched up. We were actually joking, it's like Silas becomes the first person in program history to take all 12 stocks without losing one, and then literally 5 minutes later does exactly the same thing. So that's now a shared record.
Well,
but didn't last long.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't think of a better person to share it with.
All right, about to say, if you're on a list for Smash Bros. And it's you and Dale, that's not a bad list to be on.
List.
Anyway. All right, so we are going to go ahead and call it there. It looks like the black team is raring and ready to go. So we will be switching over to coverage of them in just a second after a quick break. Do want to say for the last time for the white team, final score 2-0. Silas going 12-0 in the first set, and then of course our man Dale going 12-0 in the second set. So big games for Silas Jones and Dale, doing a great job tonight and really showing out. So Shy Guy Game and Captain Kozmo just they didn't need anybody else to play. They just played by themselves. We only needed 2 people in this game. But anyway. All right, so super fun. Really had fun with this one. We're going to go and take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute with the second half of the Smash Bros. Black game against the University of Louisiana, Alexandria.
My Faulkner experience was one that I would advise anyone to take. I selected Faulkner because of, number one, because of the Christian values. The second part was the dedicated program that they had for what I wanted to do with my career, which was going to human resources. And so having that dedicated program and seeing that I could finish on time and finish within a short period of time, relatively, really was the one thing, some of the things that inspired me to come to Faulkner. My degree in HR got me into human resources in the automotive field, and having the degree from Faulkner was well recognized and well respected, and so the community in Alabama knows about Faulkner, and they recognize that Faulkner graduates are going to be some of the top-notch employees, and they're going to have good values, they're going to have good ethics, they're going to have all the things that employers are looking for now. So that really was one thing that Faulkner did for me, was give me credibility with local employers.
All right, guys, and welcome in. Thank you so much for being with us here. So we're going to go ahead and get into the second round of Smash Black game, already in progress. We didn't think that we were going to be able to do this, but frankly, we didn't think that the white game was going to end as quickly as it did. So
that was an absolute blowout.
No,
honestly.
It really was. But we're going to be, it looks like, sending in vague for Avarice. So instead of Logan, we're going to be sending in Brady for black team. So that'll be fun.
Well, it's the other way around, but yeah.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, they're putting in my brother in there instead of vague for this round.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well, all right then.
It was good to me.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Now, off this first round, I don't know who's going to be going to start. But I do know that after the first round, they won, or actually they lost first round 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah. Or sorry, 3-0 basically. So they had three stocks left, we had 0. So it was pretty close.
I see. Okay.
From what I heard, and what I saw a little bit of, Ethan did pretty good until until the team tonight. They have only S tiers on their team.
Oh,
basically.
Interesting.
They have a snake. Oh no, sorry. They have a Joker. They have a Kazuya, a Sonic, and there was someone else. I don't remember the last person.
Steve?
No, it wasn't Steve.
Well, there's only like 5 or 6 S tiers, so.
Yeah, but basically it's just a really tough
Steve,
match.
Snake, Sonic.
Let's see. We can scroll back up here actually.
Oh yeah.
It was the last match, I think. Oh no, the last person was a Banjo Kazooie randomly.
Okay,
so
definitely
not S tier.
So the last one not an S tier, but all the others.
Yeah.
That is interesting. All right, well, we will bring you that footage as soon as it happens. I don't know who we're sending in first.
If I had to do a little bit of guessing, we swapped out Brian or Vague for my brother Logan. So we have a choice of Logan, we have a choice of Brady, Zink.
Yep.
And then we have Cooper and Ethan.
Yep. So
that's what we have to pick from. Honestly, I could see the captain sing himself in first. I could also see putting Logan Chalchi in there. Both players are really good entry people. They do good starting out, and they also are just very, very reliable.
Yes.
In my opinion. So
I would
honestly,
concur with that. Yes.
No clue what's gonna happen, but we'll see. We will see.
We will see. We will see in short order whenever they get this starting. We are gentlemaning to PS2. And oh, there we go.
And it looks like we're about to start. So
yep. So the coverage is going to be coming up in a second.
PS2 is going to start off the second round going in. We should probably be all right with the PS2 pick. Most of our players on black team have pretty neutral advantages, disadvantages on PS2, so we should be all right.
Now, one thing you should also keep in mind with this is Faulkner, because they lost round 1, now has to win the next 2 rounds in order to win it overall.
It's a mandatory, yeah.
So if they fall short of that, then they will not be able to prevail.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty. Well, here we go. Looks like it's going to be a Link versus a PT.
Yeah. Interesting. You don't see a ton of Pokemon trainer players. Just because it's kind of goofy because you're always playing a third of a character. You're never playing a full character, which a lot of players do not like.
He's also very good, though.
He is also very versatile. Like, it's a lot easier to do mix-ups when you can literally change your character in the middle of the match.
Or deal with bad matchups whenever you're a certain character, yeah.
That too. It's one of the reasons that if you have a Pokemon trainer, he's a really good first pick because depending on which one you play as, he can adjust very well.
Brady able to do a lot of good damage here is kind of keeping the Ivysaur kind of far away and actually blows himself up.
Yeah, he winds up blowing himself up.
Funny moments with
self-sabotage. Oh, and the up air from the Ivysaur winds up securing that kill.
Oh, but fair, able to almost take him out. All right.
Yeah, neutral air, short hop, out of shield, great option for the Ivysaur. Honestly, Link should use his spin attack out of shield. Would have beaten out the Ivysaur for the past 2 times if he had done that. One of the safest options out of shield.
Brady getting kind of high up again and gets killed here.
And exactly the same fashion as the last time, going down to that up air.
Okay, so be careful here. Last stock magic, maybe. Let's toss Jungle here a little bit.
Gets a little overzealous, tries to throw Boomerang,
Ooh,
still out, and there
out of
you
shield.
go. Exactly what I was talking about. Spin attack out of shield. One of Link's best options.
Ooh, puts a great combo on the Charizard. Charizard tries side being. Oh, and gets
punished hard for it.
Does side B a lot and takes a lot of damage for it too. Now almost at 80%.
Yeah, because you should remember, even if it misses, it still does damage to him.
Oops.
Now that is the problem. Link's projectiles will stop most things, but it will not stop a Flare Blitz. Not even adult Link's projectiles can do that.
Little headbutt on the ground. Ooh, I'll be able to catch him off of that shear. I think I'm gonna get a little anxious here for the kill. Brady getting a lot of damage on the Charizard.
Yep, one Flare Blitz could theoretically do it, but... And that's the problem with playing Link.
Yep.
He can aim that flamethrower, and if it hits Link, there's not a lot he can do. His recovery is just not very good.
Pokemon Trainer does a really good job here on PS2, able to take out the captain. Oh, that's nasty voice crack there.
That happens.
Able to take out the captain there. Was it 2? Yeah, 2 stocks remaining.
2 stocks remaining, yeah.
Good thing now going into round 2, we do know for a fact that we have characters who can play better into PT. One of those characters being K-Roll does pretty good into PT, along with Snake and Isabel do a great job into PT as well.
It's also true. Yeah, so one thing that I wanted to point out here on this one with the adult Link, that's a situation where actually you're better off being one of the other 2 Links because they have the tether to ledge. But if you're Link and you get caught out there, his recovery just isn't good enough to overcome that. So Brady probably could have taken another stock there the way that stock was going, but unfortunately never gets the opportunity to because you get far enough off stage and get damage, especially if you've already used your jump, there's really nothing you can do to get back to stage.
A good thing he could do there is honestly just try and bait on his shield pressure. So if the Charizard came out just up B out of shield, which is almost a guaranteed kill if he's able to get him high enough. He had almost 200%, which he had percent on him right there. So this next round we're gonna see if we can make something happen, if you will. So it looks like we're gonna be sending out. They haven't announced yet.
Nope, nothing yet.
Ooh. But while we're waiting, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this season for all the teams? Like, I know that Smash Bros. Blue had a perfect season, so they're obviously going to playoffs. I heard CS2 had their perfect season as well. Very big stuff for them. So I know they're going to playoffs. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening with so many other teams. What are we kind of looking at for playoffs this semester?
Well, since we're asking about that, I'm going to go to Smash first, since we are playing Smash right now. Obviously, like you said, Blue go into playoffs because they had the perfect record, 7-0. Smash Black currently sitting at 3-3, so if they do win right here, they secure a playoff spot. If they don't, they're probably still in anyway, but they're not guaranteed a spot.
Yeah.
So once you get to 4, it's pretty much settled you're going to be in no matter what.
Yeah.
There can be some exceptions to that rule, but as a general rule, that's the case. So Smash White currently sitting at 3-4. So they're in one of the situations where, and most of the teams should be either done or close to done with their season. So it will somewhat depend on how, let's see, is there Southern University, they already have 7. So the teams ranked directly above us they have already played their 7 games, which means that the outcome of this game is, or the, well, no, I should actually, that's strange. Let me check that real quick. Make sure that we got the scores in for the, yeah, the score for the Coffeyville game is already in. Okay, so Faulkner Smash White, I would say is sitting at like a 60, 70-ish% chance of getting in, but if they decide to do a set where they just take the top 4 teams, there's nothing White can do. They generally don't do that, or they haven't done it in a while, but if they do that, there's a chance they do not make it in.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but c'est la vie.
Yep. But even if they don't, they ended the season on a high note tonight.
Very high note.
Yeah, Ivysaur able to play safe, able to shield, and then use some safe options out of shield. That's going to be a little tougher for Cooper to deal with because, of course, Inkling being a character that really likes to kind of trap and bait them into bad positions.
Bears in there. Does some good damage on them. I'm able to secure a really good string or combo here.
Yeah,
There we
not
go.
really able to get more than a hit or 2 off at a time.
Back air pressure was good there, but unable to follow up there. Up tilt. Grab.
Now, here we go.
Up air. Combo breaker with down air from Ivysaur.
Yeah, he's moving a little closer now.
Ooh, and there
That's
it
going to be
is.
stock.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Great job from Cooper there, able to get that first stock off of the PT.
Yep.
It'd be really ideal if he could get another one, but unfortunately losing one. But unfortunately, there it is, his stock as well. PT being very, very hard to kill and very high damage.
Yeah, a little easier with the Squirtle, but the thing about Squirtle, like a lot of fast characters, you can kill him at a relatively low damage, but you have to hit him first, and that's difficult to do with Squirtle's movement.
It's on the jab here. Puts him in on the right side of the stage. Tries to get a combo off of it, but unable to. Up smash. Some of the Squirtle coming out. Yep, Squirtle grabs, has him off stage.
Oh, and gonna be wind box.
Oh,
he's still able to get back.
Slightly able to make it back, yeah. Grabs on shield. Ooh.
Not gonna be enough to kill at that damage, but does tack on a great bit of damage and puts a lot of paint on him. Also, thank goodness that Nintendo had the foresight to make paint transfer between forms on Pokemon Trainer, because Pokemon Trainer would be so busted against Inkling if that didn't take place.
Ooh,
Oh, able to
great
grab and
spacing.
punish out of, yeah, fantastic spacing by Cooper on that one.
Surprised that didn't actually hurt the Charizard.
Yeah, I really thought that the paint bomb would have done not a ton of damage because of where it was, but something.
Yeah. Hey, and
Hey,
up
there
air
it
to
is.
finish out the stock.
Very nice.
Love to see it. Great job from Cooper.
Yeah,
Only losing
Cooper-
one.
Cooper does lose one, so that does mean he goes into the next match with a slight deficit, but only one stock. So
And we still have a lot of good players in our back.
That's
in
right.
in our roster still. So Cooper doing a really good job securing us that first player down,
which is real crucial.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this next player, if we can get that one down as well, that'd be amazing. So honestly, Cooper, give me 12 more stocks.
Yeah, just go ahead and take. Well, he can't take 12 stocks. 9. Just go ahead and take 9 stocks. That's all you need.
Nah, I think you should take 18.
Ooh. All right then.
All of them and more.
I like it. It's ambitious.
Yes, sir. You gotta be ambitious, you know. A little
You
bit.
do. You have to be ambitious. Okay, so for the other teams that we're in, Overwatch, we'll do them next.
I know they had a pretty decent season this semester, a lot better than what we have had recently.
There was a lot of improvement this season, but they still did struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
They did win one game. There was a couple losses that we had that we're not going to count because they're forfeits. If you're looking at the record of games they actually played, their actual record would be 1-5.
Yeah.
But on paper, which is the only thing that counts for the playoffs, it's 1-7.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So that being said, and those forfeits were not because we wanted to. It was because there was a scheduling snafu here and there. And honestly, this is my opinion again. We, because of scheduling problems, at one point had to play a doubleheader. And there was a game that I really think we should have won, but we really struggled in the last round against them because it was the second leg of a doubleheader that had already gone into overtime twice. They had been playing Overwatch for like 4+ hours at that point.
I remember that because I was commentating on that night. I was exhausted.
We were all tired after all that.
But they definitely put up a really good fight this semester, and they have made a lot of improvement. I mean, I've played against them a little bit. I'm like, the Overwatch team I used to play for would not have had a chance against the team that we are now.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, and I'm really proud of them because of that. But you know, they were in a goofy situation where they were in a league with 8 other teams, so they had an extra team in there, which meant it was even harder to make it to playoffs.
Oh yeah.
And then they had the thing with the 2 forfeits, and then like I said, there was the game where I'm convinced they would have won if that had not been a doubleheader.
Yeah.
So you know, then the record would be looking like 2-5, which is still not amazing, but it would have been a lot better and more likely to get into the playoffs. So, in my opinion, Overwatch kind of hit a string of bad luck there.
All right, we're going into the second round here. Sorry, like third round? Yeah, about third round here for the Smash game here.
Yep.
Faulkner doing a good job juggling here. Oh, come on, Cooper.
Yeah, funny. It was actually kind of beating Sonic at his own game,
Yeah.
using a bunch of aerials to juggle and using speed to set them off.
It's a really good job there.
Now you're seeing Sonic kind of do it to him.
This is a really good job here. Grounds him, and an F smash, sending him to 100 damage.
Yeah, I honestly think, and I know...
Ooh!
And
Amazing!
bucket.
Cooper doing a great job reading there, and is able to get a great kill on the Sonic. Goes for a grab, gets a grab.
Oh, and the Sonic SDs!
That was actually more of a gimp
Yeah,
there.
I was about to say, it's not really a true SD because of how that shook out. Like, the Sonic was already in a move, and Cooper's actions kind of caused it. So it's not a true SD, but he did mess up there on what he could have recovered from.
Yeah. Cooper doing a great job here. Come on, Cooper. I want to see all of the stocks taken, bro.
Yes. Many stocks.
Oh, raise the down air. Fairs. Gets the berry. Oh, I didn't get the F smash though.
That's the thing. Sonic is quick. He wasn't at high damage. Ooh, and Sonic does take one. The Sonic is quick. He's not at high damage, and his player is good at mashing. So unfortunately, that's going to wind up getting punished and result in Cooper losing a stock.
He loves his up air.
Boy, he does. Loves that scissor kick.
All right, Cooper kind of struggling here now. He needs to kind of try and range him out a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's in his head a little bit now. Getting a little bit hungry for that kill.
Yeah. Ooh, does a great job recovering there. Back airs. Tried to go for F smash, but I was unable to hit it.
Yeah,
Back airs
homing
again.
attack is very quick, and if you don't time it perfectly, it will backfire on you.
Does a great job getting back on the stage here. Oh, he's so close.
Yep. That far away.
Avarice is able to connect there. Homing attack gets him.
Yeah, he can't be using far away roller like that. He's telegraphing too much. Now, see, that's a good use of roller right there.
Except for one ground there. Oh, up smash does connect. Does not kill yet. But that one does!
Yeah! There we go!
That's our boy
That's
Cooper
our boy
right there.
Coop!
Taking a solid, what is that, 5 now?
Yeah, that would be 5 stocks.
5
Crazy
stocks.
C, going from a 2-stock deficit all the way to a 1-stock lead against the Generals. So
Love to see it.
Faulkner mounting a comeback here in round 2.
Yeah.
super fun.
Cooper did a great job. Was able to juggle a Sonic. Words I don't think I would ever thought I would say.
He's juggling the Sonic.
Yeah. And was able to hit him with some really good F smash and had a lot of good reads in that match. Cooper just did an amazing job right there.
Yeah, there was a set there to where he was juggling the Sonic and really kind of outpacing him, which is just wild considering how good Sonic is at outpacing people.
Yeah.
So he just played an amazing round. Really loved to see how far he's come in a short amount of time. And really, really good use of ledge guard, being able to get that Gimp, which led to an early kill. Being able to strategically get that berry, which led to him getting that combo off to get his first kill. So just a really, really good performance by Cooper tonight. Let's see if he can go ahead and take at least one more so that, I mean, we'd love for him to take more. And the way he's playing, he very well could.
Yeah.
But if he takes at least one, that means that Faulkner will retain a lead at least for the next round.
And this next round's actually starting up right now. Looks like Cooper's gonna have a fun time with a Kazuya.
A Kazuya and on FD.
Yeah, that is his stage. I believe it is his stage. I don't remember.
Kazuya, yeah, definitely. All right. But I will say FD does tend to also favor range attackers, so he does take a little damage there. And this is really going to be the way that Cooper is going to win this if he's going to win it, is he's going to have to just do quick jabs in order to just kind of death by 1,000 paper cuts the guy.
Oh, no.
He tries to get off the electric wind god fist combos, not quite able to seal the deal on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he just about does there.
Alright, Cooper trying to maneuver himself away from this Kazuya as best as he can. Down smashes it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, as soon as he landed, I think he was trying to snap the ledge, but as soon as he landed, I was like, ooh, that's going to hurt.
Really not optimal place to be right there.
That is, yeah, suboptimal would be how I'd have to describe that situation.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, props to Cooper. He brought us back from a deficit to be able to bring us back to an even game.
Yeah.
So now the Eagles are at even, but they also get the advantage of getting to counterpick the Kazi as opposed to being in the opposite.
Exactly. And now Faulkner in a really good spot because Kazi has a lot of bad matchups too.
Yes, he does.
Especially ones that we have because one, and this is not really a bad per se matchup for Kazi, but I know Logan does play a really nasty Isabel. But to be fair, not only does he play an Isabel, he also has a Snake, and Snake is also equally, if not more, terrifying to play against as a Kazuya. So both those are going to be great options for Mr. Brady going in here for this round. So we will see how it kind of turns out. But honestly, lots of good options, and we now have an even game. So I'm feeling good about this next round.
Yeah. Do you want to see explosions everywhere? Or do you want to see Lloyds everywhere? It's really just a question of.
I want to see fishing pole.
You want to see fishing pole?
I love the fishing pole.
I am a fan of the fishing pole.
But honestly, it's up to Brady because both of his characters are so good. I play against him on a daily basis. I'm like, bro, I'm not sure how you're doing so crazy good on these characters because Isabel's like a D tier basically, either D or C tier character, and he's doing crazy stuff. And I can't really say much because I also play a really bad character. And so does like half the players on blue team. They all just play really bad characters.
It is really funny though that the two of you are brothers and you both play two really bad characters and two really good characters.
Yeah.
So like Rob and Snake are definitely in the upper echelon of your best characters, and then you also have D and Isabel, which are near the bottom.
Yeah,
so
honest to goodness, I don't even play Rob anymore. So
that's true. Yeah. I think we've seen you pull out the Rob in one match this season. Yeah, Am I correct on that?
I picked it up and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice, and I set it right back down.
There you go.
All right, going into this next round. Looks like Kazuya was running straight up and grabs, putting 27 damage onto Logan. Bomb goes off.
See, and that's another thing that Snake can do really well, because obviously the Kazuya shielded through it, but having that grenade at his feet forced him to shield, which means that he can't pull off the combos that he wants.
Right here, Logan's going to want to try and zone out a lot more, because Snake really does have the capability of being able to zone. as much as he wants to. He doesn't even have to interact with this Kazi if he doesn't want to.
That's right. If he's able to get the zoning off, then he should be able to play most of the match without ever having the Kazi get anywhere close to him.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Kazi is just able to maneuver around it.
Yeah, that's another thing too. With PS2, there's that wide open space in the middle that Kazi can close that ground and juggle pretty effectively.
Ooh, Nikita almost gets him killed there.
Yeah.
Let's just grab off. Ooh, but able to get the shield off halfway through his F-tilts.
I did like where his head was, though.
Oh, accidentally exposed himself with the C4.
Well, and that's the thing about Snake. A lot of his moves that do hurt other people also hurt him.
Yeah. But kind of makes up for it when whenever his grenade pull is at frame 1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Logan getting to.
Oh no!
Oh!
Logan actually hit the F smash
And
there, but
that-
it does not matter.
That is why I freaking hate Super Armor.
Yeah.
It's so unfair.
It really is, because that was a perfect read and everything.
There we go. We
Those
do get the
finally
kill
hit the
there.
stock there. Logan really needing to have to play really lame here to win this game. One of my favorite mottos here.
Just win, baby. Just win.
I just F smash there, which would have spelled disaster if he didn't. Oh.
That's one thing that, especially as a zoning character, is so frustrating that you'll actually do.
Oh,
nice!
And it actually does take a second stock there. An amazing turn of events right there.
Yep.
But there goes
That
the up smash
only
right
works on Pokemon Stadium 2. Because he was able to like gimp him underneath, so Kazuya was able to recover, but Kazuya's recovery is straight up.
Yeah.
And he was far enough to the side that he wound up smacking his head against the ceiling.
Amazing job
So,
from Snake there.
Yeah, for sure.
Even when everything looked like it was a really bad situation, he's like, you know what? I have this.
Yes.
And he still managed to salvage a lot from the ashes there.
Doesn't lose his cool. Now it's a 4-3 game. Faulkner, of course, falling behind with that.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But, you know, it's only a one-stock game. We can go into this. We should be able to take that stock. And if our next guy can take the stock without losing one of his, then that
It'd
is
be
going
really
to
good.
that is going to result in us being able to take it all the way home.
Yeah.
So
This is going to be a very play now or don't play ever kind of game.
Yes, it will be.
Because for now, we our last character in our roster is going to have to be Captain King.
Yep.
And he does play extremely well when under pressure. So let's see if he's able to kind of bring it out here tonight.
Yeah, obviously, K. Rool, very heavy, lots of survivability. He's much better in a crew battle than he is as a normal character just because of his survivability, his belly armor, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and belly armor should be able to interrupt at least part of Kazuya's combo game.
All right, and it looks like they're off.
That's another thing that the Kazuya is going to have to watch out for is if Crown has already been launched, that's going to mess up with his combos some.
Oh, and
no.
There goes the combo, yeah. I was kind of hoping that the guy wouldn't know how to do that combo, but he really does. Messes up there. Okay.
Oh, no.
And there's the shield breaker. He missed. Oh, he does not miss. Yeah, that's Tipper, and there goes second stock as well.
Yeah, he was trying to space that tipper. That's why he was waiting so long.
All right. Ethan being in a very rough spot here. You need to just back off. There's a back air, but it doesn't do knockback because of super armor.
Yeah, again, super armor just, in my opinion, one of the most unfair mechanics in the game because it changes how you have to play the game completely.
Hits him with a grab again. Ethan really needing some leverage here.
Yeah, needs to be able to do something. He does have rage, so he could kill.
Oh, activates his own mechanic of his own.
Yep.
Now putting himself into advantage state here. Can he take it? Yes, and there it is.
And he is able to take the first stock. So
leaving himself with one stock left.
He's down to 1, but he does stay alive, and all that damage gets erased.
Yeah.
So he does have to 3-stock here in order to win, but
he can do
it is doable.
He can,
especially with a character like K. Rool.
Goodness, nice. Gonna be a close one.
Ooh, we are dealing with a nail biter here, Josh.
Oh yeah. It'd be like that though. It really
It does. Sometimes it does. Should mention also before we go into the next match that we do have a Marvel Rivals match tonight against our greatest enemy, ourselves.
Yes.
So
I think, you know what, this is my humblest of opinion. I do think that Marvel Rivals will win tonight. Yeah.
You think so? You think we're gonna win the Marvel Rivals game?
Yeah, I think we're gonna win tonight.
Well, it's a bold prediction, Josh.
Almost 100% actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Crazy take.
There are 100% odds that either blue or white will win. So anyway,
I like them odds, Coach. I like them odds.
If I were a betting man.
Yeah. To be fair though, out of curiosity, how many wins does Marvel Rivals and white need to get made at playoffs, and how many wins does Marvel Rivals blue need?
So
to
that's
playoffs?
the interesting thing.
Oh.
They are both in the same league, which is the reason that they're playing each other. And Marvel Rivals White actually has one more win than Marvel Rivals Blue. So if Blue beats White tonight, they're definitely in. White is in regardless of whether they win or lose.
Fair enough.
So,
so we're kind of hoping for Blue tonight, honestly.
Kind of, yes. And the thing is, like, obviously, I'm not pulling for either team. I'm remaining neutral.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, just from the coach standpoint, I do kind of want Blue to win just because that means we're guaranteed another playoff spot.
Yes.
In fact, Ross jokingly asked, he's like, do we just as white team forfeit to blue team to give us the playoff spot? I was like, no, we're not doing that.
We're not rigging the system, even though the system rigged us.
Yeah.
I'm messing. But anyway, off into this game. Ethan looks like he's kind of struggling here a little bit trying to approach. But there he goes. This is the grab. Down throw.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was at low enough damage that he was able to mash out basically instantly.
Oh, we'll get a small connection on the sour spot of up smash.
Yep.
Back air is onto him on the platform. Unable to get him because of shields.
You know, I actually do think of these two characters as actually being quite similar in playstyle. Because they both primarily like being up close. They are both heavy. They both have a lot of survivability. They both have some goofy, like, invincibility gimmicks.
Like that one.
That would be the one I was referencing. Yes, sir.
Unfortunate.
Well, not the way we wanted it to end.
Yeah.
But Wonder Wing, very strong and very fast.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, that is not great when you're playing a K. Rool who is, by his own nature, not quick.
It's alligator, and alligators in the wild are also very, very slow.
He's a bit velocity challenged. But anyway.
It's an American alligator right there.
Well, actually, he's a crocodile. But
But anyway, I think tonight, both teams tonight did very, very good.
Yep.
And I'm very happy with how they're playing. This is like the last games for them of the season, or like
yes,
at
it
least
is
the regular season. So very happy nonetheless. For
yeah,
both
and like
teams.
we were saying earlier, what this probably means is black team, they've already punched their ticket. So I know that it sucks for them to end on a game like this, but they're almost certainly going to, or they will certainly get a playoff spot. White team, good chance, not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick one of the two teams to get to end on a high note, it would rather be white, because at least if they don't get to go to the playoffs, they get to end on a really good performance. Black team, you know, it sucks to lose the last game of the season, but they got playoffs coming up in a week or two, and so they are going to have another game beyond this one.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it there. We do have a post-game interview coming up for you in just a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and prep for that Marvel Rivals game in just a few minutes. So we're going to go ahead and go to the post-game show here in just a moment.
My name is Mike Harridge, and I teach computer science at Faulkner. Computer science at Faulkner is dramatically changing right now. It's an exciting time to be here. We're adding new students, which is exciting for all of us, but we're also growing in the content in which we deliver. We're adding new courses, we're adding new curriculums. It's a time that things seem to be really exciting and things seem to be really changing rapidly inside of our field. Computer science will always be a rapidly evolving field. Everything from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity will always drive us to excellence. But here at Faulkner, we embrace that change as opposed to ignore it. Many of our students find their niche in the computer science world by coming here, and that's what we hope to really drive that love of computer science into our students here. I'm telling you, of any place you want to be to learn computer science, Faulkner is the place to be right now.
All right, and we are back. Thank you so much for being with us here for the post-game show. Faulkner Black team coming off of a tough loss tonight against the Louisiana State University at Alexandria.
Yeah.
So LSU Alexandria was able to get off a very close victory against us. But we are going to go ahead and talk to our man Crazy C, Cooper Fisher.
Hi.
And I got to say, Cooper, one of the first things that I want to ask you about, because remember that both I and the audience did not see round one. Could you give us just a brief summary of what happened in round one?
Funny story. I didn't do well, so I died really early. But overall, we were able to bring it back to the last last match where Ethan actually almost won. It was against the Banjo-Kazooie, as you saw already. It was a really good game. We did really hard. We played really hard. Excuse me. We tried to do everything we could. The Kazuya was really the problem, most say. The other characters, the Joker and the Sonic, it wasn't that a problem. It was just that the Kazuya was just being very situational on what he's doing, and then able to take if we fail, we done, and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and Kazuya can be a very difficult character to have to deal with because he does have so many things that really no other character, there are things you cannot do against a Kazuya that would actually be the right thing to do in any other situation, but a Kazuya just changes how you have to play the game.
Yeah.
But that is unfortunate, and we kind of saw a little bit of that in the second round. I understand that the score was very close in the first round as well.
Sure.
It was what?
It was like
9
to
12.
Yeah, close say. It was like we had one, and then they had their last person, so it was 9-12.
Okay, so 9-12.
Yeah.
All right, so basically the same as so it was 9-12 both rounds, I think.
Pretty much so. It was getting close. Ethan was really confident he would be able to get the Kazuya without losing any stock, but unfortunately it happened where he did lose 2 stocks during the process and was only on 1 left against the Banjo-Kazooie, which is
yeah. So basically an identical scenario. But yeah. So that's what wound up happening. Did want to ask you about your match though. You were playing just lights out against the Sonic there for a few minutes, and I know eventually you did wind up losing a stock there to the Sonic.
Unfortunate.
But man, you just went on a tear there to where it seemed like you could do no wrong. You were hitting aerials, you were juggling him, you were outpacing him, you were outspacing him. So what was the secret? What were you doing?
I don't know what it was. It was just that I knew the first round I didn't do so well. I really wanted to redeem myself for sure. I just wanted to help the team every way I can. Fortunately enough, it was the Sonic that he always loved to use his side B and down special, and to be honest, that's almost every Sonic, but he was just using it very wrong and per se, and he was just really relying on it solely on his moves and like raking up damage, and I just wanted to use that advantage to use my shield, and just whenever he messes up a move or gets offset of what he was supposed to do, I was able to take the advantage where I can grab him and definitely rake up some damage, which you might already seen have helped me. I juggle him up in the air with my aerials.
I did see that.
Yeah,
actually,
I was very happy that I was doing really good on that. It was kind of funny to see him getting stuck on that platform. I just kept doing up air underneath him, and he just kept falling right into my hands, just raking up that damage quick, one by one. So.
Well, they say if you're spamming a move, it's because your opponent is spamming a mistake. So.
Yeah, and I was grateful for that. But
yep.
Yeah, it was just me just trying to focus on. I know Sonic, he's gonna be fast, so I'm just gonna anticipate where he's gonna be, and then
you did it to great effect, and were able to take stocks relatively quickly. And I know one looked like he just made a mistake, but it actually was you had gimped him off the side. And he wasn't able to recover that. That was really fun.
That was kind of funny to myself.
Yeah.
and the one that took me out of surprise, I was rushing at him, he was rushing at me. I was going for a down tilt, but all of a sudden I just did a down smash and it killed him.
Yeah. I was gonna say that down spike had to be really fun.
It was fun. I'm gonna take that in my arsenal for sure. But I just didn't expect it to happen. So I just like, oh, nice.
Yep. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and call it there because normally we do go a little bit longer than this, but we got another game to prep for, so we need to go ahead and call it here. So there is only one broadcast to announce because we're in playoff mode now. The only game left for the entire regular season is coming up in just a few minutes, and that, of course, is the Marvel Rivals game versus ourselves. It's going to be blue versus white.
Oh, they're happening?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I was about to say, that is going to be happening tonight, and it's going to be happening in about a little more than 20 minutes. So we got to hurry up here.
Yeah.
But that's all we got going on because everything else is playoffs, and we'll let you know whenever we know. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of the social media sites. And if you do that, we will let you know whenever we know what the playoff schedule is like, but we don't know what it is yet. So we will tell you as soon as we can. Big thanks to our production crew tonight that had to be very versatile and kind of change on a whim to cover two games at once. And so we got to give a big thanks to our man, Michael Johnston, for doing a great job of pressing all the right buttons and keeping us on the air. We tip the hat to you. Also, my broadcast partner, Josh Chalchi, who did a great job of adding some flavor and intrigue to the broadcast tonight, doing a fantastic job of that as always. And, of course, I'm your play-by-play announcer and head coach, Caleb Colquitt, saying so long from Regitar USA High-Res Arena, giving you the final score tonight. The Faulkner White team is able to win their game by a score of 2-0 against the Coffeyville Community College Red Ravens. Excuse me, spoke too fast. And then, unfortunately, the Faulkner Black team does just barely fall to the Louisiana State University of Alexandria Generals. So came within an eyelash, but weren't quite able to make that win, and we hate that for them. But we got postseason to think about, and we're going to be moving on from there. So we will see you in just a few minutes for that Marvel Rivals game. Until then, stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA High-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events.